What's up, my YouTube friends? Today we're going to be talking about, you guessed it, because the title gave it away, Tesla, the most exciting stock in the stock market. And you can't argue that. This stock is the only one I know of that has 10x'd in 1 year. That means for every dollar you put in 1 year ago, you are now holding $10. That is crazy. That is a return unheard of in the stock market. If you're an investor at all, odds are you have heard of Tesla. This has been nuts. Thank goodness I was one of the ones that got in. I'm not bragging. I made stupid decisions. I sold early. I should have held. It's worth $2,000 a share now. I sold at $1,000 because I thought this price seems too high. There's no way I can go higher than $1,000 per share, and I'll just buy back in when it drops. Well, I'm the idiot. So yeah, here we sit, $2,000 per share, a price to earnings ratio of over 1,000. That means for every share that you buy, if the company continues making the same profit that they are now, it will take them 1,000 years to pay back that one share. In other words, all the profit they make, divided by all the shares that are out there in existence, it will take them 1,000 years to earn $2,000 per share. That is craziness. But if you bought in early and you're still holding, good for you. This is years and years worth of progress that you can make in 1 year just by holding this one stock. Like I said, I got in fairly early. I think my average was $209 per share, but I was an idiot and I sold at 1,000. Don't get me wrong, returns are great. I made money. You can't go broke taking a win. But now when I look and see $2,000 a share, I think, what was I doing? Why was I selling at $1,000 a share? It seemed expensive. $2,000 seems more expensive. But I could, maybe we're going to see $3,000. Who knows? This stock breaks all the rules. There is nothing about this stock that I've seen in the stock market before. It is craziness. So we're going to get into this video talking about, is it overvalued? What do I think of the company? Is this a good price to buy in? Is this a good price to sell out? What I think you should do. So stay tuned and we're going from here. So what is Tesla? Most people would say it's a car company, an electric car company, and they're not wrong. Tesla makes electric cars. They make what's considered the best electric car in the world. Safety, distance driven on one charge, reliability. People that own a Tesla love Tesla. People that have one, they want two. This car is incredible. So they are a good car company. What else does Tesla do? Well, a lot. So Tesla is the leader by far in self-driving technology. Self-driving technology is the future of driving, whether we like it or not. Maybe you wouldn't be comfortable getting in a car that drives itself. I'm not sure I would, but it's where we're going, and it's going to happen. Tesla has over 1 billion driven miles on record. They can see with an artificial intelligence computer. It looks at every single one of those miles. It is learning every day by real miles driven all over the world, what conditions, what road types, construction, all of it. It is learning constantly, and it is getting better and better and better. This technology is not too far from being good, and we don't know how long it'll take legislative officials to legalize it or even mandate it. But we do know the technology is not far from being much, much better than a human driver. It's already safer, but there's still things, there's bugs, a lot to work out. Anyway, electric vehicles that drive themselves. That's what we've got so far with Tesla. Then you have the battery business. Tesla has the best batteries in the world. They have put enormous amounts of time and research into building extremely efficient batteries that can go farther and charge faster than any other battery out there. They are incredible at what they've done with batteries, and it's just unbelievable. They can go 500 miles on some of their vehicles with one charge, 500 miles before it needs to be charged again. And these vehicles will charge, some of them charge 180 miles of distance in like 15 minutes. 15 minutes is probably how long you spend getting gas at the gas station. You can go to 180 miles on a charge. That is nuts. So self-driving vehicles that are electric, that can go farther than even a gas-powered vehicle, that's the beginning of this company. That is what they're doing. Now, most vehicle companies have a dominant market share in a particular country. Say you've got Ford or GM, big names in America. I spent a month in China and I did not see a single Ford or GM car anywhere in that country. Tesla is solving this issue by producing vehicles on every major continent. So last year, maybe it was early this year, I believe it was early this year, they opened a Shanghai, China factory building cars in China. Now they can build them in both Fremont, California and Shanghai, China, selling to two of the largest automobile markets in the world. They've got plans to build another one in Germany. You're going to see all kinds of, the Europeans, they don't want gas-powered cars. The Chinese don't want gas-powered cars. The whole world wants electric cars. The governments, China is so strict about it that they have a fine in place. If you are a vehicle manufacturer that does not have an electric option, you will be fined. So they are really pushing for a whole electric movement. They want the cars to be electric. Obviously, China has a lot more issues with pollution than we do, so it would probably help them quite a bit. So there's just so many different avenues. We've got a car company that is building cars all over the world in some of the biggest markets for vehicles in the world, and that's just the car side of it. Then you've got the technology. So as they get closer and closer with this self-driving, a lot of these other companies have either just started working on this technology or they are planning on just buying the technology from a company like Tesla as it gets produced and figured out. You're going to have companies that have to buy this technology from Tesla just so their cars can drive themselves so that they can keep up. They don't want to sell cars that have steering wheels when Tesla has far surpassed that and everyone's driving without steering wheels. Everyone's going to buy Tesla. No one's going to buy these new cars. So every car company is going to have a self-driving option. They're going to have to buy the technology. Then you've got the batteries. A lot of companies out here, they don't have their own battery manufacturing plants. They don't have the resources or capabilities to produce and figure out electric vehicle battery. And even if they did, they'd be, much years behind Tesla. They're not going to go 500 miles on a charge until they can get this figured out. So you're going to have car companies around the world buying batteries from Tesla to power their electric cars. So the battery business, Elon Musk figures, is going to be even bigger than the car business for Tesla. He plans on making more revenue off of those batteries, selling to all these other manufacturers, and there's other uses for them too. There's battery power banks for power grids, for cities, just so many uses for batteries. He thinks the battery business is going to be bigger than all the electric vehicles that they sell combined. This is a huge, huge market. So you've got a company with global reach in some of the biggest driving markets on Earth, not some of the biggest driving markets on Earth, with the best self-driving capabilities, the longest distance on a charge, the best batteries in their cars in existence. That's a good company. They're selling cars faster than they can produce them. The demand for Tesla is huge. I'm sure, in my state, I live in Des Moines, Iowa. There are Teslas driving around all over the place. I see a Tesla every day I'm out on the road. I went to California earlier this year. There was Teslas bumper to bumper everywhere. People are buying Teslas like crazy. And right now Tesla has one option. They have three options. They have the Model S and the Model X. But as far as affordable, regular cars that anyone can afford, they have the Model 3. And it is everywhere. If you see a Tesla, odds are it is a Model 3. The Model S is their faster performance sedan. Not quite as sporty. It's a good car, but much more expensive. The Model X is their SUV. And just recently, they released the Model Y, which is a electric SUV like the Model X, but much, much cheaper, much more affordable. Elon believes the market for the Model Y is going to be larger than the market for the Model 3, Model X, and Model S combined. SUVs are being sold like crazy. I'm sure if you're out on the road much, you probably don't see a whole lot of sedans anymore. Everyone has an SUV or a truck or something bigger. So you're looking at a huge market there. They have their pickup truck, the Tesla Cybertruck, coming out in 2021. I don't know if you've seen this thing, but if not, look it up. It is crazy. It looks like something from space. It looks like maybe a Mars rover. It's just angles and it's the whole thing's stainless steel. It's really pretty cool. So now we know what Tesla does. This is how they make their money, their vehicles and their technology and their batteries. Why is this a good price? Is this the time to invest in Tesla, or is it the time to sell Tesla? In the last year, Tesla has gone from, I think the lowest I saw it was $177 per share, to today it was trading at $2,040 per share. That is over a 10x in price in less than a year. That is nuts. So, my personal opinion on this company is they are incredible, right? They're changing the world. They have a product that everyone wants. They have more products coming out that already have so much support, so many people that want to go buy these vehicles. So now we know what Tesla does. They are an electric vehicle maker with the technology for self-driving coming very close to being finished, and they make batteries. Why would you invest in Tesla? Do you believe that this company is one that's going to be around for decades? Personally, I do. I think this company is going to both change the world and become one of the world's largest companies, not just of vehicles, but technology. Their management team is incredible. Elon Musk, everyone knows Elon Musk. He is an incredible man. Is this a good time to invest in Tesla? I'm just going to flat out say this is what I believe. No, absolutely not. The price to earnings ratio of over 1,000 means that if you buy one share today and they continue making the same profit that they are today, it will take them 1,000 years to pay back that one share or to make the money that you paid for the company. That's not cheap. I don't think we're going to be around in 1,000. I don't think I'll be around in 1,000 years. Hopefully you will. But that being said, I do think this is a good company, and I do think in 10 years they're going to be worth much, much more than $2,000 per share. So what you really have to ask yourself is, are you in this for the long run? If you're going to invest today, are you going to hold for 10 years, regardless of the price going up or down? Are you going to be upset if the price falls 50% next month and you lose half of the money you put in value? Or are you going to hold no matter what happens, knowing that this company is going to change the world and be worth far more than they are today, even though they're so incredibly overpriced today? That's an option. Now, with every company that I've watched throughout my investing career, there comes a time where they mess up, or there's some reason that the stock will come down massively in price, and these are the times that you want to be getting into the company. You wait for a CEO to do something stupid, or a product fails, or maybe the whole market crashes. Maybe we go through a depression. Something is going to reset that price back to close to fair value. It always happens eventually. You might have to wait a year, you might have to wait 2 years, maybe 3, but it will reset, it will come back down. So if you have the patience and you believe this company is massively overvalued like I do, I would say the best thing to do is to set your money aside and just keep setting your money aside until the buying opportunity presents itself. And it will. It will. This company is massively overvalued, so either the profits will catch up to the price where it's trading now, or the stock price will fall to where the profits are now. Eventually, there's going to be a buying opportunity either way. So what we want to do is watch the company, wait for the buying opportunity, and buy like crazy when that opportunity presents itself, with the intention of holding for many, many years as this company changes the world to electric vehicles that drive themselves, powered on batteries, and quite possibly will be powered by solar panels on the vehicle at some point in the future. And not only that, they're selling to the entire world. This isn't just an American company. They're based in America, but they're selling to China, and they're selling in Germany for Europe. The market is just massive. There's so many people. This is most of the driving people in the world in these countries. So there's just incredible potential there. So what I'm doing, and what I would recommend, but this isn't what I do for a living. This is purely for entertainment, and this is purely what I'm doing. Set your money aside, wait for the buying opportunity to present itself, and then buy with the intention of holding for a long time. Don't be an idiot like me and sell early. That about does it for this. This is my view on Tesla. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments section. I would love to hear from you. If you got any value out of this, or you want to see any other particular company, I can do my research and cover whatever company you'd like me to talk to. Let me know in the comments as well. I will see you on the next video. Later.